guys, we are here. We are back at Epic Universe, and we are so excited because we think we may have found the one bar where you can order food and hang out and have a cocktail in a chair
at the bar.
That's right here at Blue Dragon at the Tiger Bar.
Yep, one of our favorites.
There, we're gonna check it out. They have two. They have like a little outdoor one. I think you can see it right over here behind me. And then they also have an indoor one. I'm hoping for a little bit of indoor action because that's where they have all the signage. It's super cute in there. But outdoor over here would be amazing in the evening, especially with the water show that goes on out here.
Yeah.
What a great spot. Now, if you don't know, most of the bars, including Atlantic, you cannot order food at the bar.
Right, which is kind of interesting. Like that's like a secret hack we do elsewhere at the resort sometimes where there's hard to find reservations and you're just one or two people. You can usually go to the bar, get a full menu. Not the case here at some of the other full service bars.
Yeah, none of them.
None of them have that full menu at the bar except this one here, Tiger Bar at Blue Dragon.
You can order food inside at Flora Taverna, but that's in Helios Grand, which is not technically inside of Epic Universe. So don't be coming at us for that one, guys. We know. Anyway, let's go see if it's even possible. We haven't even walked up and asked, so this might be a very short video. And then we just go, oh, never mind. It ain't real. Don't worry about us. So yes, we walked up, we asked at the front, and they said it's open seating at the bar, both indoors and out. So now we're gonna go. I'm gonna order my favorite drink. Look at that. God, I want that. Like, how cool would it be to have that? Like, that is the Celestial Park, the Epic Universe merch I want. Wow, that's gorgeous. So, Manny grabbed a spot. Oh, I'm so excited. This is amazing. The star tenders here are so nice. So, it is true. We walked in, she handed us a menu, and the people on our right have a bunch of yummy food over there. So, same menu as in the restaurant. Walk up. You can do indoor or outdoor. Everything is exactly the same. I love, love, love that. You can be spontaneous. You don't have to worry if you didn't get a reservation. You might have to wait a few minutes before somebody else leaves, but basically, if you really want to come and try some of the incredible food that they have here at Blue Dragon, you absolutely can. Okay, sometimes your heart gets broken, and that's okay. So tonight specifically, they do not have my yuzu drop, and I am devastated. But they do have something that our amazing server, our star tender, recommended, the Tianlin Fizz, as, you know, kind of a complimentary to the palate on that. Manny, how about you?
I think I'm going to go with the Dotonburi Smash, Japanese whiskey smash. Sugar and lemon and a little bit of mint. I haven't tried it, so we'll give it a whirl.
If you have not seen our Blue Dragon review, please check it out, guys. What an amazing evening we had. We were here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
We had the most incredible dining experience. If you want to have an incredible dining experience, I think this is the place to go. The service, the chefs, the food, the drinks, so good. Oh, there we go. She's so pretty. Thank you. Your drink, it looks so pretty. Can I just look at it over here for a second? I'm rewarding 10 points for drink in a glass. Atlantic is the only other place inside of Epic Universe. Now, you also can get this to go, though. So don't worry. If you just want this to go, you can do it. How refreshing does this look, you guys? I love it, love it, love it. So let me know what you think. Boy, is it pretty.
Spoiler, it's good.
Oh, really? You really like it?
A little bit whiskey forward, just a hair, which I really love. It tastes that Japanese whiskey. It's got a nice blend with the mint and some lemon and a touch of sweetness. I asked him to make it not too sweet, and I guess he put half the sugar that you normally do. Mm-hmm. This is really good.
Yeah, which is nice because if you like it to be a little bit sweeter, that is an option.
Yep.
And if you like it to be a lot sweeter, you can ask for more sugar. I love that about a handcrafted cocktail bar.
Yep.
Can never beat that.
Pre-mixed or just artisan. It's like really good. And it's in a glass.
Hey, glassware matters, man. Glassware matters. All right, so I have the Tianlin Fizz. They did not have my yuzu drop right now, although they'll get it. It'll be fine. It's a supplier issue, not a problem. This is almost like the yuzu. It doesn't have yuzu. It's just a regular citrusy kind of vibe. This is almost like that, but like if you had it as a spritzer. Like it has that same kind of vibe. palate-wise, like if you like the yuzu drop, you're gonna love this. But then take it, add some effervescence, a little bit lighter, a little bit taller, a little bit more mixed, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not quite so concentrated where a little sip is like boom. This you get a nice full hydrating sip and you're like, yes. So I really like this. I would say do the yuzu drop if you're in for dinner and it's not too hot outside. But if you're here for lunch, I would absolutely do this Tianlin Fizz. It's really, really hydrating, cooling, and refreshing. So another win, and thank you so much to our star tender for recommending it, because I was truly heartbroken when he said they didn't have the yuzu drop. But now I'm really excited because I ended up finding another drink that I also really, really like. I really like this. I will like both. I will come and do both. But I can tell you right now, if I was going to get this to go and walk around the park, I would do the Tianlin Fizz over the yuzu drop.
Yeah.
Because of that
Much more
intensity.
refreshing, much
way
more walk around ability.
Yeah, But for dinner, do the yuzu drop. So these are our beautiful chicken wontons just laying in a bed. It's kind of hard to see, but laying in a beautiful bed of that dragon sauce. You guys, that dragon sauce is next level delicious. So good. Do you see that down in there? I don't know. Little saffron, little guys on there. It looks like a little cilantro. Get a bunch of that dragon sauce from down below, man. There you go.
There we go. Look at that. Okay.
Yowza, he's going all in.
Wow. Once again, that dragon sauce is the star of the show. Really tangy, a little bit of spice, and then you add in the wonderful ground chicken in the wontons, and that wonton almost melts away. It's like
nice.
So good. But it's a great carrier for this wonderful dragon sauce. The cilantro and saffron add a nice herbal freshness to it. So really good. But overall, the overall note is spice and some really well cooked chicken with some wonderful wonton wrapper that just melts away. It's cooked perfectly.
All right, it might be a silly note, but I do appreciate the quality of the chopsticks here. They're really nicely, they're really nice. I mean, look at that. So I want to just
It's
like get
such
it
a great
in
bite, though.
folds, you know what I mean, of the wonton.
Yeah.
All these places where it can grab hold of the sauce.
I mean, that first bite with that wonderful dragon sauce, like popping.
Man, this is really tasty. So initially you get like just smacked with the tanginess of that dragon sauce, and it is the best kind of tangy you've ever had in your life. The richness in the chicken, it's nice because it sort of works as this really nice vehicle to help spread all the flavor around. You taste the chicken, but it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It has a really nice sort of softness to it. You know it's there, but it's just helping with that dragon sauce. The skin on the wontons themselves, perfect. Just perfect. It melts away like Manny said. You feel it, you know it's there, and it's bringing that texture, but it holds onto that sauce like a glaze, gives it all that power, moves it around. You get the heat coming in after the tang. It's just perfect. It's grounded while having incredible high notes, but bringing the whole thing to be a full mouth of flavor that bounces up. Starts really hard in the front of the tongue with that tang, and then washes throughout your entire palate. This is a treat. These are the perfect cocktail complement. Absolutely. They're just delicious. And we got 6 of them. So our server said that they usually are about 5. Somehow we managed to get 6, and I'm not complaining. Dude. That's a lot of wings. Look how big they are.
Wings are thick.
So these are some thick wings.
Thick.
They're double fried. So does that mean that they're like battered, fried, and then battered and fried? Because the bulkiness of them would make me think that. Or does it mean battered, fried, then like tossed in a seasoning and then refried?
I don't know. Like regular wings are fried.
Oh, and then
they
battered
maybe
and fried.
they fry them, and then they batter them and fry them again.
Dude, we have so many layers of possibilities in this. If you guys know, let us know, please, because I'm going to ask our star tender.
Could be scattered, smothered, and covered.
Scattered, smothered, and smothered?
Scattered, smothered, and covered. No, that's Waffle House. Sorry.
Anyway, these are huge, and they do look
They
beautiful.
look so good.
That color, the vibrance of this color, I hope it's coming through on these guys, because it just
I'm
looks
excited.
like there's a depth to the sauce color. And you can see a little bit on the plate here, beautiful. Okay, we asked our amazing star tenders, right?
Yep.
So here's the story. They bread them. They fry them. But only par fry. Then they take them out. They let them cool and they let them sit overnight.
24 hours.
24 hours. Then they bread them and fry them again. And they've tried like 6 different ways, 7 different ways of combination of the time. Yep. And the breading and the ratios, and that this is the best way. And that's why they look so almost like bulky, right? Like these are way bigger than like a typical chicken wing would be. Because I'm like, dang, okay. But they hold on to the sauce, and I'm so excited to see. I just want to see after you bite into it, like what that breading like layer looks like, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
More breading than I'm used to on a
Yeah.
wing. That does hold the sauce quite well. This was an excellent dish. Learned about how they do it. They have a special process here, like I mentioned. And part of the result with that is going to be an extra crispy, less greasy type wing. Although meat is perfectly in here. It's not dry. The breading holds on really well to the sauce. It is a thicker breading, a crispy breading, not as greasy and like you would think of traditional wings, but it's a Korean double fried wing. So the sauce is on the sweet side. There's not chili notes or anything like that. It's a sweeter, kind of a Korean barbecue type tones that are run on the sweet side.
That's interesting because it's a gochujang, which, you know, typically people think of as having a little kick to it, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't.
You're not getting that. Yeah.
Although we did have that dragon sauce.
I was just going to say, I think that's why.
It might be a
and
relative thing.
In talking to our star tender, I was like, man, I don't remember the dragon sauce having that much kick. And it's like, oh yeah, duh, I forgot. There's chili oil added to these. And that's why you're getting that extra bang. And man, are they delicious. Like these just pack the punch. I gotta tell you, come get these, get a drink. If you're a big chicken wing fan, go for these guys, especially if you like that double breaded, like that Korean fried chicken, you know, flavor and style. Drinks are amazing. I love that you can get the entire menu here. We just sat, the guy on the other side of us, they tried like so many dishes. They just had them coming because they really wanted to try everything. Just sitting at the bar. They didn't have to make a reservation, nothing. And you get fantastic service because your server pretty much never leaves right in front of you.
Right there.
Yeah, so, and they're so informed. Beautifully informed to everything. It's a different experience. It's more casual. However, it's no less a wonderful way to experience Blue Dragon.
Same food quality, obviously, same kitchen.
Yeah, fresh drinks, great service, right? And like, I love this environment. Like, I like the idea of being able to just come in here, sit down. I like being able to have a drink in a glass, relax. These wonderful seats, they're cushioned, it's comfortable. Like, I just love it in here. The vibe in here is just so cute. So pretty, and they do have that whole outside space, which at night all those umbrellas are lit up. It is beautiful out there. I mean, if you want to drink your dessert, they can hook you up over here at the Tiger Bar. Look at this thing. Holy cow. We were talking with our star tender, and they were letting us know that the Dalgona is kind of like a little nod to Squid Game, the little cookie treat thing, little Korean like little cookie treat things. If you remember, like. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by this thing. This is like for real. Wow, our star tender was saying that this topping is made with like a instant coffee, and it's bitter. He's not kidding. It is bitter, but in all the ways I love. Super creamy, like a dense creaminess to it that is just so good, but then it's so bitter that you just don't expect that with that texture. Like, that's really neat. I've never had anything like that. It's like, it plays with your brain a little bit, that like this creamy thing is bitter.
Like you're expecting the sweet whipped cream type thing, and it's bitter.
All right, well, it's been nice knowing y'all. I'll just be over here having my drink. This is so good. I don't know who made this drink up, but whoever you are, thank you. This is really tasty. All the drinks here, you can taste the meticulous amount of time that went into creating every single aspect of them. Every drink I've had here has been that way, where they've taken into consideration like a unique story. So often places will try to tell a unique story with a cocktail, and instead you just end up with this like, overwhelming palate in your mouth that you just kind of go, like too much. You know what I mean, right? Like you know what I mean. So often we come across that. Sometimes it's like simple is best, but here they've created these complex cocktails that are so well balanced, so well thought out. This is sweet. This is definitely more of a dessert style cocktail. It is not an espresso martini, but it is giving all of that coffee love that you get from an espresso martini, but in a cold, refreshing sip from a straw. These little boba pearls down here pop, and it is absolutely like a pop of like dense coffee, almost an espresso flavoring. This bitterness on the top. So both of these things, the boba here and the bitterness of this cream up here, are balancing out this almond milk sweet yumminess that's happening in this with this like milk tea.
It's a cane sugar liqueur, so
Yeah.
it's very similar to a rum
Yeah,
type.
drink, but it's so good. Like it's giving, and you can get this as a mocktail. You can get this as a mocktail, you said. So either way, though, my goodness, it's just like a little bit of the cream, so that you can understand, like just with your mouth. Yeah. See if you get that like creaminess, but yet bitter.
100%. Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really cool. And then get a little boba in there. It's a really great drink.
That's really good.
This is a dessert I can get behind.
It's like a milkshake.
It is like a milkshake.
It's like a milkshake.
But it has some bitterness and some different levels.
It is sweet,
Yeah.
but it's like a toned down, it's not milkshake level sweetness.
Anyway, no matter what, look at this. We've already like gone through this drink. We shared it because it is rich. This is a rich drink. Like you have to sip this slow.
Well, it's like a milkshake.
Yeah,
I can't
definitely
do a
has
full
that
milkshake.
creamy. Even though it's
heavy-
just a milk tea, definitely is giving a creaminess to it that is outstanding. But man, what a great treat! This is a fantastic dessert. This is my favorite Tiger Bar dessert. Right?
There you go.
Yeah. Amazing. That was so much fun.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
That was great.
I really enjoyed just the flexibility of being able to go and sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So nice to be able to go up, order a drink. Now you have to be sure that there's availability. You can sit inside or outside. I would say go toward non-peak times and you're going to have a lot more luck.
Yep.
But man, the bartenders there, the star tenders as they're called, really know their stuff about the food. Comfortable chairs, lovely. You know, and the other thing I liked about it, Mandy and I were sitting there and we were chatting with people on either side, and it's like, you know, God, I love that. I just love that kind of culture of being able to like visit with other people, share stories about food that we're having, about other places we've eaten, about rides we got to ride or you got to ride or whatever it might be. And I'm really sad that they've taken away a lot of the bar stools in a lot of the bars here and making it that kind of, I mean, you can stand and do that, but it's just a little different.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Especially with the food. When you're there at a bar with the food and you're spending an extended period of time just enjoying it, you strike up conversation with some great strangers, make new friends, and
it's a great way to spend an hour of your park day is if you can find a spot to sit and chat with yourselves, take a load off, but also chat with your neighbors and see what they've been doing, because it's just I don't know, I just enjoy that. It's such a different experience.
It's really
People
fun.
are more chatty too, I think, when it's like not their hometown.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like, hey, I'm on vacation, what do I care? We're all on vacation, let's just like hang out, like we're all in this together kind of vibe. And I really like that.
Yep.
But let's talk food for a second. Man,
Once again,
Blue Dragon.
what's notable is it's similar to what Carrie was talking about with the cocktails earlier, is everything is really handcrafted, put a lot of thought and effort into it. Like, for example, those twice fried Korean wings, they tried 6 different combinations, timings,
Yeah.
6 different options to try to get exactly what they wanted, what they delivered is that target. And I think it's right there where it needs to be.
You can get the entire menu here, which is fantastic. They hand you the same menu you get when you're at a table.
Yep.
Right now, it might not matter as much because I think you can get a reservation relatively easily. But as word gets out, as the park picks up on occupancy, these reservations are going to be harder and harder to come by. Again, there are only 2 restaurants inside the park that take reservations. That's Atlantic and Blue Dragon. But you are able to go ahead and have a seat at the indoor or the outdoor bar at Blue Dragon and order the full menu. Notably, that is not true at Atlantic. I know that a lot of us tend to count on that as our sort of like backdoor to be able to get into these great places. You're not going to be able to do that currently at Atlantic, but you can totally do it here.
Yep, and Tiger Bar and Blue Dragon.
The vibes are there, the atmosphere is great, the service is wonderful, the food is exactly the same. I mean, obviously it would be, but like perfect. Cocktails, great. Storytelling, fantastic from the Startenders. We love it, and we will absolutely be back. In fact, I would imagine this is probably the majority of the way that we will do Blue Dragon. Moving forward,
I think so.
We'll be just going in and grabbing like a couple bites at the bar.
Yep, and we got to keep an eye on that YouTube drop to see when they get that back in.
Something to look forward to. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Let us know if you make it over to the Tiger Bar or what your favorite place to eat in Epic Universe is. And with that, we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.